I'm Chappell with Rob Has a Podcast, and this is Jenny with Rob Has a Podcast.
Ah, the same outlet.
Same one.
Yeah, RHAP forever.
Yeah.
Can we start or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
Fellas, welcome. Thank you for being here with me and Jenny as we talk to you about this preseason of House of Villains. How is everything going?
great.
So far, so good.
So far, so
Ooh.
good.
Yeah.
The
We're
bromance.
yeah, we're
Romance.
the
Just
bro,
you guys.
just two guys just hanging out doing bro things.
We love to see it.
So I'm so excited for people to see it. It's been a lot, it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun filming it. And it's now a Peacock show, so it feels different. It feels elevated and like a new spin on it. And I'm really excited for that. And also just I think the cast this year I felt like it was a really good cast and a really good group of people, and they're from all different walks of life. And I mean, obviously a lot of reality people, but from very, very different types of shows. And I think it was really cool just to see how, different people work together or interact or, you know, get along. It was so cool to just, meet Tyson, who's been on a show like Survivor and the challenge also and marriage boot camp.
Marriage Boot Camp season 2 reality stars.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah.
Boot camp.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, Tyson. So you've obviously clearly done a lot of reality TV in your time and lots of different shows. So what was it about House of Villains that drew you in, like made you decide to sign on to something like this?
Um, I wanted to be part of the Peacock NBC family, like that for sure. I think that's where a lot of opportunity, and I've only heard positive things from other people that have worked with Peacock. So I was like, I would like to work with Peacock. So that was one. And then in my conversations with House of Villains, just the emphasis on having fun and keeping it light. And because I was like I'm a villain, but I'm not like that type of villain that's on the show. And they're like, well, what would be your motivating factors to be here? I was like, just so that the other Survivor contestants that weren't here are jealous. And they're like, no, you're the right guy. And I was like,
You're the first from the villains tribe on Survivor to be on House of Villains. Does that make you the ultimate Survivor villain then?
I think so. I was surprised that they didn't just work their way down the list of the villains tribe, it being the most successful tribe of all time on paper, if you look at everyone's results throughout their careers on Survivor. Um, but yeah, I mean that was one of my motivating factors for coming on for sure. And going back to the cast, pretty much anytime I'm on a show, I get on the show, I'm like, this cast is awesome. And there's always one common denominator,
What?
me.
Yeah.
Tom, as a Peacock alum, were you happy to be back on another Peacock show to be able to kind of flex your strategic muscles? Now we saw you on the Traders. How did that help you prepare for House of Villains?
Well, they're very different shows. Traders is very dramatic. I love Traders. It was so much fun. Obviously, being on location in Scotland, it's about the look, it's about the prestige and the drama of it all, and the mystery and whatnot. This show is very different, and I've loved like sort of going on these different types of shows where the drama is based around the game. It's based around the gameplay, around your, the relationships that you build while playing the game, the people that you meet from all different walks. And it always feels precious because you're like, wow, I'm working with somebody that I've never worked with before. And who knows, like maybe I'll never be able to be on another show with them again. So it feels like it's this moment in time that is special. And it really was that. And it was different in the sense of Traders, you don't feel nearly as in control. Traders is very frustrating. They make it seem like when you're watching it and you know who the traders are, you're like, God, why aren't these guys getting it? Why aren't they getting it? But it's like, there's really not a lot of clues. And that's why you see people getting, voted off or banished on traders. That because they like were sleep deprived and said something like, on accident or whatever. But there's yeah, with House of Villains, I really loved how it was a show that was different from Traders in the sense it didn't take itself too seriously. There was a lot of fun moments. There was gameplay, and then there's these redemption challenges where you can, try to actually like where you actually have control over your fate in that sense. And you can go around and try to like get people to not vote for you off or to save you. Um, and I really like that. I love Joe McHale as a host. He's very funny. Everything's very meta, self-aware, and all the little funny bits that we're able to do, like in between all the challenges and stuff. And plus, just meeting Tyson and us just hitting it off and, just constantly joking around like nonstop was a lot of fun. And what was also kind of funny about it is how it kind of pissed people off.
Everybody was so mad we were having so much fun.
Yeah.
It was probably jealousy. They're like, we want to have fun
You
too.
Everyone else
Yeah.
is having a miserable time, and just like the two of you, just
They're
like,
just like, God,
having a
look at
sip of
them
a drink.
laughing again.
Yeah, why are they laughing? I could hear them laughing. What is it? So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I think when you go into these shows, like you have to have that attitude and mentality. But it's important for me to come in and find someone that I can bond with. So I was
Yeah.
very happy that Tom and I hit it off so well right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who else that person would have been. Like I'm looking down that list and I'm just like,
I don't know either, to be honest.
Is there a reason the two of you are together right now?
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
because we demanded it.
we demand.
Yeah.
Can't keep you apart. What was it like, walking in and you see that Tiffany New York Pollard is on the cast doing a three-peat. What's the reaction? Was it something you expected?
It was something I expected
Yeah.
it, but it was still really cool to see her. Like when you walk into the house, it hits you. You're here, you're here on the House of Villains, and I'd watched the two seasons. But then when you see Tiffany, it's like it really hits, because I feel like she was really sort of a major part of that show, obviously. And it was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I loved her entrance where Tom walks into that room and you hear a toilet flush and then she comes out. Like, I don't know. But those are like the little Easter eggs throughout the season. If you watch them,
Yeah.
you just like catch little moments that are so funny. I don't really think she was going to the bathroom in that moment. I think that was a fun little edit. But my reaction was like, I loved seeing Tiffany there. I was like,
Yeah.
she's funny, she's iconic.
She's like a big personality, very entertaining, has great zingers, and just, she will always bring life to the party, and it's fun to be around.
Especially when it needs it. Like if
Yeah.
there's a lull in the action, Tiffany's going to step in
Yeah.
and make sure to ramp that right up.
Yeah.
Tyson, do you come into these games thinking, okay, I'm a big threat because I was on these other shows? Because I know you were looking for somebody to work with, but what's the pressure like being that you're one of the more decorated reality TV competition players that we had this season?
Oh, I know I'm a threat for sure. I know people are looking at me scared, and I have to minimize my threat level and move differently in these situations. Like, uh, throughout the first few episodes, you notice I don't go and talk to the people. I let people come to me. I'm not going and talking to people and be like, "Hey, yo, are you on the hit list or not? Let's make a deal. Let's do this." Like, I would have loved to do that and try to get people to commit to work with me, but I also knew that I was already viewed as a threat, and flexing any more muscle or imposing any more will was going to be dangerous for me. So it's always a balance of like being non-threatening as I can, but still having my finger on the pulse of the game. And that I think gets trickier the more shows you go on, trying to minimize that level. Like I told Coach when he goes out for season 50, like sit down at camp, do not move, don't go to the water well, don't go to the beach. You sit there, people will come and whisper in your ear. And I tried to, as much as I could, step away from the forefront of driving the game. It didn't help pulling the lever.
Yeah, it didn't help being supervillain first. But it was cool because, I'm roommates, and we aligned very quickly, and I was like pretty much right off the bat. And, I felt like I was able to sort of be a little bit of a buffer with him to other people, and go around and socialize with everyone and find out like I've always been good at that, like just getting into situations, just because being in the restaurant industry, you talk to so many different people, being like on all these different shows. I think it's really important when you get in these situations is not have any sort of like preset plan, which I feel like is always just a list of things that aren't going to happen. You know what I mean? Like you just go in there with an open mind, just talk to people, connect with people, and find out like the truth of who you want to work with or who you want to align yourself with will present itself when the games start happening and you see like how people handle themselves and how they handle like other people as well.
Right.
Well, we are all so excited to see, how this all plays out, see the bromance bloom, and thanks so
What,
much
this
for your
old
time
thing?
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nothing. So thank you again.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. We love you.
Yeah,
We love you.
This is RHAP. We know reality TV.